Hello and welcome to Park Studio. My name is Sidetail. We're going to take a look at one of the parks that I've got here. This is a up-and-coming roller coaster creator game, essentially, where it gives you the freedom to kind of create your own roller coaster. So I've just been messing around with the different controls, and let's just hop on. So gotta be quick about this one. There we go. And so for this roller coaster, is really trying to just mess with some nice big sweeping curves. Obviously it's a launch coaster, and as you can see, it's kind of like a little rough around the edges, not that smooth. But compared to Planet Coaster, there's no smoothing tool, so everything is kind of adjusted the way you would like to. So obviously this curve can use some work, but I was really just trying to experiment with this different one. We'll get off here. I'll show you how this round they have, your flight mode and then your walking mode. So, yeah, that's the first one. Really just experimenting with the launch. Alright, let's turn it off. And then over here, I wanted to experiment with a dual coaster. So, let's see if I can get these going at the same time. But this one really was just inspired by the Dueling Dragons at Universal Studios in Florida. I think that's actually gone now. But oh my goodness. Oh, okay, I thought that looked like a lot steeper. It is pretty steep, but actually I feel like that's been messed up since the last time I was using it, so I can fix that later, but let's see how it does. Obviously need to work on the timing of both of them going, but yeah, really wanted them to go over and up around each other. Wanted them to kind of be little different experiences as well. So yeah, is that making it? Yeah, oh, that made it over. Ooh. So you see, this one will go like a little down and around a tight corner, and then you got a little hill. While this one goes in a circle. Really just the end, slowing down. So, two different experiences we can ride them right now. Let's see right here. Probably could have fixed that one portion, but that's okay. And I can't really hear the music, so let's see, or the sound effects. Let's see if you can't pull that up. Ooh, I'll be quick. Effects, vehicles. That should be good. And we go down. So obviously, see, I can try to make that part a little bit. Wasn't too bad. But I tried to make the lift, a little faster, so that way you can get some speed on the way down. And then, as you can see, you really get some speed. Really jarring movements, especially from this view, but you hit a nice cement block there, but that's okay. But again, just experimenting with these different types of things. Wanted to, kind of test out what the capabilities of these are. So now we can try out this guy. There we go. Yeah, so it was fun making both of these. I feel like the design UI is pretty straightforward, to where getting the same heights and the same rotations or similar was pretty straightforward. I'm still trying to figure out, how to make it smooth. And also, for me, it's almost the what's it called? Kind of, I need some frame of reference to know, how far these drops are going or how long each of these parts are. Another poll, because for the launch coaster on the other side, really understanding how far the launch should go was pretty difficult from my point of view. There are environmental tools that you could use. I'm not the best at creating buildings or anything like that, so it's not my forte. I really just like experimenting with the roller coasters, really seeing what I can do here. And in the future, they are going to add more tracks, more theme options. As you can see here, let's go. Right now, they only have 2 launch coasters and then some chain lifts, and they are basing them off of actual roller coasters. So you'll see that they even have some water rides, some wooden coasters, and I believe dark rides as well. For scenery, just if you're interested, there's a lot of good options. They're planning to add more in the future. Same with buildings, lots and lots of options. I really hope they do end up creating some kind of blueprints, because I am not the best at creating these things, although I'm gonna try. But they also have to create your own supports, which would be awesome, which would be get over some of these visual effects here where that's a little interesting. I hope same there, but again, this is an alpha, so please take that with a grain of salt. Everything here will be updated. I've seen people use these kind of steel beams, or even, where are they? There's another type of material, like this chrome material, to create a water effect, which is pretty cool. Yeah, so it kind of looks like, very reflective, like some water. They also have pathing system in the same way that you use coasters. I can show the coaster as well, but you have your rotation, so you can left and right. You can even adjust it on these little indicators here. We have some tilt. See, it doesn't really work on pathways that much unless you're specifically using it. Here, I can show you here. I don't know why it's going this way. I feel like it should be the other way. But anyways, they also have, your typical 3D X, Y, and Z axis tools. You can also scale it up and down, create your pathways as large or as small as you'd like. This is very useful. So they have global and environmental, so I think it's easier to show on this track, or an actual track. So right here, let's see. Let's actually do this one, flatten this out. So this is the individual part, then we have global, so you see it tailors it to the global axis or for the part, so very useful. I found it very useful in some cases. So we can just straighten that out a little bit. I do like the curve of it. I think maybe using this tangent size, you can kind of adjust a little bit. You can maybe even lower it down just a tad. Maybe adjust these, so really they give you a lot of freedom here. So it looks a little smoother. Maybe. Definitely probably want to go like that. Like it turning a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, no, a little better. Not really. Let's see. Yeah, that might be a little better. Yeah, I kind of like it. It's almost like it should be either too flat little bit better. This one, you can straighten that out a little bit. You can see you can really get like down in the details. Make it exactly how you'd like. So yeah, I just wanted to give a little viewpoint of this. I should have recorded the building process. I think I'll do that in the next one. But just wanted to show this game to these two builds. If you have any thoughts, I mean, this is still very early in development. Oh, there's also landscaping, so might do some landscaping. I love, creating tunnels. I can actually show some of the other ones that I've built since we're here. But the landscaping tool is pretty simple to use, really fun. I've been enjoying it. And as you can tell, my computer is not the fastest in the world, but that's okay. Let's go to the main menu. Yeah, so just a shout out to, what was his name? It starts with an A. ZL, yeah, Luke. So thank you, Luke, for doing all this and all his. I'm pretty sure it's just him. So thank you for creating this game. I've always wanted to see, or wanted to play with Planet Coaster, but I also want to help out, some single developers as well. So this is like when he first released. So obviously there's some glitches here that he says he's addressed already, so he's very responsive in Discord if you want to hop in. Like I mentioned before, the kind of scale of the launch coaster is messing around with. So as you can see, it's probably a little too overzealous, but that's what I was starting with. But I really like my first coaster over here. As you can see, messing with the terrain. I did have a building here, but due to some different updates that he's had, they were gone. So just kind of gave some updates over here. You can change the weather, so let me change that to night, because it does have some nice glowing effects. So not that dark. So as you can see, then we go down under the tunnel. Textures fixed nice, and then just around and down, and that's it. So really simple, really nothing much going on. But as you can see, like the terrain was just messing around with and everything. So really nice. I can give a tour around here. Let's bring back it's daytime. Ooh, hop in. There we go. So, really straightforward, really simple, but really happy with how that turned out. It's very very smooth, very nice. I just wish this my building, because I really do not like making buildings, but it's all gone. So that's why I've hesitated on making buildings anywhere else, just because I really do not want that same thing to happen as it did there. Let me show my second park. So this one, I think I tried to do, something very similar. Oh, look, half completed a building. But yeah, I was really trying to go for the same kind of vibe of going through a hill. I loved it, but this time I was trying to, not mess around with the terrain tool, which is just this here paint. I think there's a specific one that doesn't work, but I didn't want to take any chances. And then I also tried some half inversion here. Probably not the technical term for it, but I believe he's still working on the actual inversion tool, or the inversion for like the kind of nodes that he has. Because every time that I've try every once in a while, it just doesn't work out. So let's ride this one. Also, I remember the reason that I stopped on this one too. It's because, if I can get out of there, I did have some nice rocks and stuff all the way around here and underneath to make it like a rocky. I think also I built a rock structure here, and so that's gone. So yeah, I think that's another reason why I stopped building this one and went for another one. But yeah. Let me know if you want to see any specific roller coasters being made, or if there's any specific buildings you want me to try to make. I'm telling you, I'm horrible with them, but you know, I have been enjoying messing around with this. So yeah, let me know what you think, and with that, might either just place this right here and let it go around a couple times. But yeah, thanks for watching, and let me know if you want to see more of this, or if you'd rather see me lose an X Defiant like I have been recently, or get back into Elden Ring. Probably do some Dune Conquest mode soon. But yeah, thanks for watching.